This is the Sabbath School lesson for the fourth quarter, 2020.
Lesson 2 for October 3 to 9, ready for teaching on Sabbath, October 10. The Family, read by Dr. Percy Harrold. Tuesday, October 6. Communication. In a very real sense, education at any level is communication. The teacher is the one who has knowledge, wisdom, information, facts, whatever, to convey to the student. Someone filled with a lot of knowledge must be able to communicate it to others, otherwise, what good is all that he or she knows, at least in terms of teaching? At another level, however, good teaching skills are not just the ability to communicate. Also crucial to the whole process is the building of a relationship. As we read in Education, page 212, the true teacher can impart to his pupils few gifts so valuable as the gift of his own companionship. It is true of men and women, and how much more of youth and children, that only as we come in touch through sympathy can we understand them, and we need to understand in order most effectively to benefit. End of quote. In other words, good teaching works on the emotional and personal level as well. In the case of the family as a school, this is so very important. A good relationship must be built between the student and teacher. Relationships are established and developed by means of communication. When Christians do not communicate with God, such as by reading the Bible or in prayer, their relationship with God stagnates. Families need divine guidance if they are to grow in the grace and knowledge of Christ. Question. Read the following texts. What can we learn from them about how to build strong family relationships, or any kind of relationship for that matter? Psalm 37, verses 7 to 9. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who brings wicked schemes to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Do not fret. It only causes harm. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait on the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. And Proverbs 10, verses 31 and 32. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked, what is perverse? And Proverbs 27, verse 17, As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. And Ephesians 4, verse 15, But speaking the truth in love may grow up in all things into him who is the head, Christ. And 1 John 3:18, My little children, let us not love in word or in tongue, but in deed and in truth. And then Titus chapter 3, verses 1 and 2, remind them to be subject to rulers and authorities, to obey, to be ready for every good work, to speak evil of no one, to be peaceable, gentle, showing all humility to all men. And James 4:11, Do not speak evil of one another, brethren. He who speaks evil of a brother and judges his brother speaks evil of the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. Taking the time to sow the proper seeds of communication will not only prepare family members for a personal relationship with Christ, but also help to develop interpersonal relationships within the family. It will open up channels of communication that you will be glad you formed once your children reach puberty and adulthood. And, even if you don't have children, the principles found in these texts can work for all kinds of relationships. So to finish today, think too about why it is not just what we say that is so important, but how we say it. What have you learned from situations in which the way you said something pretty much ruined the impact of what you had said, even if what you said was correct?
Hi there. Thanks for watching this video on the Advent-band Ministries YouTube channel. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to be alerted whenever we upload new videos. So, until we meet him in the clouds, may God continue to bless you.
This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind and Hearing Impaired, Christian Record Services for the Blind, the Sabbath School Department, and Hope Channel. You can also listen on the official Sabbath School 4 app and the Apple iTunes app, Sabbath School with Percy Harrold. Remember, God is always faithful.